Maybe you can keep finishing your...
Okay, but first I'm gonna go throw away my orange.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Quack, quack, quack.
Okay. Tonight. Okay, Maylee, please stay at the table.
Finish up your chicken roll.
Sam has already said the opening prayer, so Maylee, what song should we sing?
Once there was snow. Remember that? Once there was a snow, Mary. David.
Okay, Maylee, you gonna choose?
Oh yeah, David did the snow.
Maylee,
Snowman.
once there was a snowman?
Except let's sing it as once there was a snow, Mary.
Okay.
Once there was a snow, Mary. Wait, no, snow
What are you over
family.
here, David, do?
Snow family.
Like
Once
it's
there was a snow family. Tall, tall, tall. In the sun they melted. Wait, what if we all hug to each other? In the sun they melted. Mom would talk about Mom would talk about Dad. And you would talk about
Uh-oh.
Sam.
no, that
What are you
did
doing, guys?
and then us, and you,
What's going on here, guys? Something's going on. Okay, I need you guys to sit down, please. Get out of the way. You guys are taking up too much space here. Figure out what's going on. Okay, guys.
Saying, no.
Trying. I think we're getting better now. I don't know what it was causing problems, but.
Okay.
Right. Is it still dropping frames like crazy? It is. Okay, now we're better. Weird. Try and keep an eye on it, but yeah. Hey, let's sing together.
Once there was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman, tall, 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 small. Oh, the sun, the family no taller, family no taller, family taller. In the sun they melted, tall, tall, tall. No. Wait, hold on, no.
Okay.
Okay, come sit back down. Back on their seats.
Okay.
Please show us you can be reverent.
So that we can do things like sing songs.
Yeah.
Okay, Danny has the scripture. Danny, should we read scriptures?
My choices are yes or absolute.
You would be correct. Those would be your choices.
Okay, I'm gonna click. Hello? Yes.
Good choice.
Hello.
I'm
Okay.
enthusiastically
So-
or absolutely enthusiastically.
Where did I put? Oh, it's behind me. Okay. So we're going to read about Lehi's dream. But I figured since we have, there's a new Book of Mormon video.
YouTube
It actually it goes over 1 Nephi chapter 8. So I think we could watch it. What do you think?
Down.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. Let's do it.
It is about 600 BC in the wilderness outside of Jerusalem. God gives the prophet Lehi a vision filled with symbolism. It brings him great joy, but it also causes him to fear for his sons, Laman and Lemuel. Based on actual events as recorded in the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ.
Sam. Sam. My sons. Wake up. Come to my tent.
Is it even done yet?
I have dreamed a dream. Or in other words, I have seen a vision. And because of the thing I have seen, I have reason to rejoice in the Lord because of Nephi and also of Sam. I have reason to suppose that they, and also many of their seed, will be saved. But Laman and Lemuel, I fear exceedingly because of you. I saw in my dream a dark and dreary wilderness.
Lehi, come with me.
Lord, have mercy on me, according to the multitude of thy tender mercies.
As I partook of the fruit, it filled my soul with exceedingly great joy. Wherefore,
I began to be desirous that my family should partake of it also. For I knew that it was desirable above all other fruit. And as I cast my eyes round about that perhaps I might discover my family also, I beheld a river of water.
Sariah! Sam! Nephi! Come to me! Partake of the fruit!
It is desirable above all other fruit.
Laman! Lemuel! Come, partake of the fruit!
They would not come unto me and partake of the fruit.
Lemuel.
And I beheld a rod of iron. And it extended along the bank of the river and led to the tree by which I stood. And I also beheld a straight and narrow path, which came along by the rod of iron, even to the tree by which I stood. And it also led by the head of the fountain unto a large and spacious field, as if it had been a world. And I saw numberless concourses of people, many of whom were pressing forward, that they might obtain the path which led unto the tree. And it came to pass that there arose a mist of darkness, yea, even an exceedingly great mist of darkness, insomuch that they who had commenced on the path did lose their way, that they wandered off and were lost. I beheld others pressing forward, and they came forth and caught hold of the end of the rod of iron. And they did press forward through the mist of darkness, clinging to the rod of iron, even until they did come forth and partake of the fruit of the tree. I beheld on the other side of the river of water a great and spacious building, and it stood as it were in the air, high above the earth. And it was filled with people, both old and young, both male and female, and their manner of dress was exceedingly fine. And they were in the attitude of mocking and pointing their fingers towards those who had come at and were partaking of the fruit. And after they had partaken of the fruit of the tree, they did cast their eyes about as if they were ashamed because of those that were scoffing at them. And they fell away into forbidden paths and were lost. I saw other multitudes pressing forward, and they came and caught hold of the end of the rod of iron, and they did press their way forward, continually holding fast to the rod of iron, until they came forth and fell down and partook of the fruit of the tree. And many were drowned in the depths of the fountain. And many were lost from view, wandering in strange roads. And great was the multitude that did enter into that strange building. And after they did enter into that building, they did point the finger of scorn at me and those that were partaking of the fruit also. But we heeded them not. For as many as heeded them had fallen away. Laman, Lemuel. Laman and Lemuel partook not of the fruit.
I don't understand.
I fear exceedingly for you, my sons. And I plead with you, hearken to my words that perhaps the Lord will be merciful and not cast you off. Please, keep the commandments of the Lord.
Okay. So as we read about that vision, we talked about the tree and its fruit.
So what's the meaning of the tree and its fruit?
It brings joy to everybody who eats it.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure it is like the word of God. It's I think it's like the celestial kingdom.
Those are good guesses.
It's eternal life. It's joy.
Yeah. What gives us joy?
Is
Our
that
heart.
scripture the one that'll tell us what it is?
Jesus
Or
will
that's
give
just
us
the actual
joy.
telling us that.
In I. Like if you follow his plan and stuff, you'll have joy. But if you don't,
Yeah.
you'll get into the dark. Yeah, I think it symbolizes the celestial kingdom.
Okay, let's go to, is it chapter 9 where it's gonna,
And then
I opened it on my phone, but didn't
eventually
let
that building falls.
I think it's 11. There it is.
you win
It's like I've taught this before.
once or twice.
Or a lot.
You like a lot?
Yeah.
For a year now. For a year.
Well, I taught it a lot when I was on my mission.
Red balloon, that's a red ornament.
I was saying you did this for a year, but on your mission you did it for 2 years.
Hey.
So
Past
11.
Yeah.
12.
No.
Doesn't it go through?
Earth, and then
21. 30. No.
There. 25.
Yep, there we go.
Where's 25?
21.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay. Danny, do you want to read 21?
Okay. And the angel said unto me, behold, the Lamb of God, yea, even the Son of the eternal Father, knowest knowest
Uh-huh.
thou the meaning and of the tree which thy father saw?
32 cents.
And they answered him, saying, Yea, it is the love of God which shineth itself abroad in the hearts of the children of man. Wherefore it is the most desirable above all things.
So what is the tree?
Love of God.
God.
Love of God is joy. Joy
Yeah,
for
love.
everybody.
God gives us joy.
Yeah, God gives
But it's
us
not like actually joy. Like the tree is the love of God.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and so love of God. Let's look at what the other things are. So let's see.
River.
River is not temptation. You can rule that one out.
Rule out temptation.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the temptation would be great.
Is it in this one? There's a spacious building, but okay.
Is it literally just
So the river represented.
as I cast my eyes around about the
Not the.
that perhaps I might discover my family also. I behold
Beheld.
What does beheld mean?
It's behold, but past tense.
Saw.
You
What
saw.
does past mean?
Past tense means it's something you did.
Not something
present.
you do.
Not something
Are
you do.
It was
Caleb.
a river of water, and it ran along, and it was near the tree of which I was partaking the fruit. Good job, though that doesn't really answer the question.
That tells us about the river.
Yep. The word I do rod of iron.
So I believe it's in here. Where was it? Can you not do that, babe, buddy?
Give you like word
Say
search.
Do you want to come here and play with all the Christmas ornaments? You don't even have to pull them off the tree anymore. They're just all right
Because there
here.
was.
The river.
No, that's not the river. The river, I believe, was filthy, and
Right.
because
And,
people were drowning in it.
right. And
Yeah.
doesn't Nephi say like, oh, my dad hadn't even noticed that it was filthy because he was so caught up on other things.
Right. What about the rod of iron?
The rod of iron is gospel.
It's the word of God,
Yeah.
the scriptures.
I was gonna say it's kind of like
God is the word of God.
The mist of darkness.
that's like it's like when you do stuff wrong and go straight into the darkness. I'm not
Well,
exactly sure.
the mist of darkness is the temptations and is temptations and things that would confuse you in the world, right? Because what does the mist of darkness do?
It's like
If you were in the
gets
midst of
you
dark,
lost.
yeah, if you would get lost, right? So if you were in the midst of darkness, you wouldn't be able to see the tree of life, right?
Yeah, but
So how would you get through the mist of darkness?
you can hold on to the iron rod and walk with it.
It's the only way.
Or hear somebody tell you where the rod.
Great and spacious building.
Also temptation.
Uh-oh.
things of the world.
Okay. Do you know what the great and spacious building is?
It's the
Well, Sam had a good answer, I thought.
What'd you say, Sam?
things of the world, temptation.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
The pride of the world is what you usually think of, because the great and spacious building, it looks fancy, right? All the fancy things of the world, all the cool cars or technology, all the famous people, all
all
the
the
things that people believe.
distractions, all the big distractions, like huge
Money,
money, cars.
political power, or whatever it is that people think is most important.
That's
Not anything that you think would be more important than the love of God.
which is the love of God. Is most important. If you don't have that, if you don't have Jesus, then there's no keystone to heaven, which allows you to do salvation, like salvation. Yes, the love of God is pretty darn important.
Yeah?
Because what do you think if in the plan of salvation? Because what do you think if God did not love us like at all? Do you think He would made the world for us, or yeah, the things of the world wouldn't even exist? Because if He spent like 7 days without even getting to go to sleep, that's 7 time units.
Okay.
Days.
Yeah, without even going to sleep.
So that is the highest vision. So let it be written.
So let it be done.
Okay. Next is our activity.
What's our activity? Because you're the activity.
I am the activity.
Okay, let's